Hey y'all, it's election time. I have a question. Whatever happened to being able to have a civil discussion with your friends, family, hell, a stranger in the street, a person in line at the grocery store, without it turning personal? You just have a civil discussion about differing points of view, right? What brings this up, it's been a couple of weeks ago. A guy that I worked with for 4 or 5 years. We've both moved on to new companies now. We don't work together anymore. But he had posted a meme. It was a relatively benign meme. I didn't take umbrage, offense, or anything to it. But I posted a meme of the opposing party under his, which was, again, benign, non offensive, wasn't a big deal. And this little millennial piece of shit goes straight to fuck you, Rob. Now, mind you, this is a guy that would never in his life say fuck you, Rob, to me if we were having a conversation face to face. And that's the thing about the internet. For some reason, people's Androids and iPhones or their keyboards give them gigantic balls where they just feel like they could say whatever the hell they want. That's really not how this shit works, because he and I work in the same industry and will run into each other again someday. You know, I don't care if you're from the left or you're from the right. There are these idiots on both sides of the aisle, right? So if you say something that doesn't align with what they believe, these morons go straight to name calling. They'll call you a Marxist, a Nazi, a bigot, an extremist, right? They're going to go straight to attacking you instead of saying, well, hold on. I have a different view, and maybe my view is better. I think everybody's trying to make the country a better place, right? What really makes me apprehensive, scared even, is that some of these people actually believe that the opposing party goes to work and says, what can I do to destroy America today? Which I don't really believe that they do that. Now, I don't have any love for politicians. I believe that politicians, the news media, and Hollywood are the ones that have fostered all this division in the country, right? The politicians do it because these fucknuts want to be reelected. So any little thing that can stir up their base, in the base of either party or the extremes, the extreme right, the extreme left of the party, and they use that shit to stir up their base to make sure that they can get reelected. Why does the media do it? The media does it because they need ratings. So we have newsertainment, your MSNBCs, your Fox News, CNN, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right? These aren't real news organizations. These are propaganda machines for the party that they are aligned with. It's all a bunch of bullshit, right? Because when you really boil it down, not a lot changes between having Democrats or Republicans in office, but they keep everybody fighting over abortion, guns, and little shit. And let me tell you, I'm in the oil industry. I live in Texas. You can probably guess what side of the fucking aisle I'm voting for. But Democrats, if you dumb motherfuckers would just leave guns alone and concentrate on other shit, you probably have a lot better chance. But your fascination with fucking with gun rights is just gonna make you lose constantly, right? Another thing, all that being said, I don't believe that anybody in politics wakes up in the morning and goes to work thinking about how they can suck at their job, how they can fuck America up so that they can be reelected. I think they're reactive on what happens, and they take advantage of silly shit that happens to try to make their case for them to be reelected. But I don't think they go and purposely try to fuck up the country. Now, I know during COVID, it would seem that some of this was going on, but I really don't believe it was. I think it's just a matter of perception. I know it's election time. Everyone is very passionate about their side, right? Everyone believes that they have the right path forward, right? The Democrats believe that it might be more of a socialistic path forward, whereas the Republicans believe free market will make everything work. And I'm not saying one side or the other is correct. All I'm saying is that both sides have a reason for believing what they believe, and they truly believe that, and they are doing what they believe is best for the country. They have children, they have grandchildren. They want to leave America a better place than when they got it. So when somebody disagrees with you, just take a fucking quick breath, take a second, and decide, you know, or not decide, but actually remind yourself that this person, his views are what he or she believes is the best for this country. And although we disagree, it doesn't mean that they're a communist. It doesn't mean that they're a Nazi, right? So let's just calm the fuck down, be able to have a decent conversation with one another, and understand we all just want to make America a better fucking place. All right. Thank y'all very, very much. America's an outstanding motherfucking country. I guarantee that.